Hi, I'm Kayla.
And I'm Maddie.
And welcome to Tea Time.
Okay, so a little disclaimer before we start. We're sitting on my bed, which, okay, that sounds weird.
Ruined. You ruined it. Soiled it. So the podcast is over.
Should we just keep going? Okay. Ow, okay, well, you missed that, but I hit my head on my bed. That rhymed. Anyway, my bed is really shaky because my mom and my aunt are kind of, I don't know. Well, they put it together, and they did a very bad job, so it makes noises like this. Well, okay, it's not making a noise. Oh, like that.
That's a little scary.
I know.
All right.
Well, I think about it all the time. Like, one day I'm just going to fall. Okay.
Anyways, welcome back to episode 2 of Tea Time, the second installment. We're very excited.
I'm so excited. This one's going to be way better. Like, if you thought the last one was funny, get ready.
Well,
strap in.
Strap in. Hyping us up. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, actually, it might not be that funny.
Okay. Well,
no, it's going to be funny, I promise.
Anyways, to start off the podcast, I'm just going to tell you guys about how today was a 0 out of 10. I give today a literal 0 out of 10. It was terrible. We had some laughs along the way, but started out with a bang of, I studied so hard.
So hard. Just start crying.
I'm bawling.
All of my time.
We started off school, and then I had a week, and I took like a week long to like study for my orgo exam, and then right after that I had a week, and then today I had a bio exam, and the bio exam, it's bio 1 at UF. No one complains about it. Like, everyone's just like, oh yeah, like bio, like whatever.
Yeah, bio, man.
But everyone's
bio.
But no one's ever been complaining or like, I think generally most people get good grades in this class, like probably an A or a B. And this exam was just terrible. Like, really bad. It was 30 multiple choice questions. Shouldn't have been that hard. And honestly, I did 3 practice exams from a company that like from Smoking Notes, and then I did all of the worksheets from Smoking Notes. I did the whole 130-page packet from Smoking Notes of just straight reading. I read the textbook, all of the chapters. I did all of the quizzes that we have to do for a grade. I took notes every single day in lecture. I came to class every single day. I don't think I've missed a learning catalytics question, which is like clicker questions in class. Don't think I've missed one yet. And yet, I think I got a 0 on that exam. Like,
well,
literally.
Maybe you surprised yourself.
Dear God, I hope so.
Well, do you know that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell?
I know way more than that.
Oh, sweetie.
Silly child. I know so much more about the mitochondria, okay? And it was just disappointing. Even his practice exam, which was like an old exam from previous years, so easy and like really not that bad. So to my disappointment, I show up to class and I think I answered probably 5 questions correctly on that exam. But the good news is that my roommate also thought it was pretty hard, and Maddie's roommates also said that they heard that it was hard. So that's tea. That's tea, sis.
Also,
I'm hoping that this test is just made like a major curve.
I had a pretty bad day too, mainly because it started off way too early.
Too early?
Yeah, I'm a night owl, man.
Oh, me too.
So I'm up at like 3 a.m.
Yep.
But I shouldn't have been because I knew that I had to get up early. Pretty much what happened was I had like to schedule this thing, like it was like an online exam for Spanish, but then it got scheduled wrong. Like I had like a receipt of like when I scheduled it, and then they said that I missed it, but like the receipt said that I didn't miss it, so it was like a whole weird thing with like the company.
That's
and so
weird.
Yeah, it was like so weird. So I had to like text my teacher because like it was due, and like I didn't know what to do. And
Is
she
it
was
an
like,
exam?
Yeah, well, it's like kind of an exam. Like it's hard to explain, but like yeah, pretty much an exam. It's like an exam grade. So I had to like text my teacher because it was an emergency, and she was like, only use this for emergencies. Did you spill that on my bed?
No.
Oh, okay, I thought Kayla spilled tea on my bed.
I was just making sure I didn't. I did not. We are in the clear.
Okay. Anyway, so I'm, like, freaking out because I had to text her. And then she's like, it's okay, just schedule another exam and meet me at my office hours on Wednesday. So I was like, bet. And then last night, I, like, look up what her office hours are, and they were so early. It was literally, I had to get up at 8:30 to even make it there for a second. well, not, I didn't have to get up at 8:30. I had to be there at 8:30.
Right.
My bad. So I had to wake up at, like, 7 because, like, I shower in the morning. So I get up and go, and I go to her office hours so freaking early. So early. And I had to walk,
Was this
like,
today?
Yeah, this was this morning.
Did you have your scoot?
Yeah, but I had to walk kind of far because there was no scooter parking where, like, her office is. Yeah, and, like, I drive scoots, whatever. Most of you guys are UF subscribers, so it's whatever.
Well, and also, to add to the tea, your scoot was broken recently.
Oh, my God, we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But, like, that is the tea. That's what I'm going to talk about.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I had to walk really far, then I get there. And I go into her office, and she's like, hola, and I'm like, hi. She's my Spanish teacher. And I'm like, hey, and she, like, doesn't know, like, why I'm there, which, like, whatever. Like, I don't even care. She probably just got confused. There's, like, so many students. And then I kind of explain why I'm there, and she's still kind of confused. And I was like, I show her the text, and she was like, oh, yeah. So, like, what did I tell you to do? And I was like, you told me to schedule another exam and then come to your office hours. And she was like, okay, did you schedule another exam? And I was like, yeah. She was like, all right, you're good to go. I was like, no, that did not just happen. I was so triggered. It was unreal. Like, literally so mad. Oh, my God.
I'd be pissed, too.
It was, oh, God. It was such a bad start to my morning. But then I went back to, like, the sorority house where I, like, eat, and they had breakfast, and I had a nice egg frittata, so it was all good.
That's nice. My day got worse
as
time went on.
Rest in peace.
After I failed the bio exam, I did get Chipotle with my roommates, which, that was it up. That was
I got Chipotle today, too.
That was a good one. Yeah, and then, just to make the story more dramatic, of course, we did an online order, and, like, we get there, and, like, both my roommates' orders are ready, but mine isn't, so that sucked. But that's just, that's not even thesis, you know what I mean? So then we had to go to Study Edge and do 2.5 hours, no, not like 2 hours of orgo after I just failed the bio exam. So I'm sad, clearly. And not very fun. Study Edge is like something, it's like an extra like help review sesh thing where you just do a bunch of problems and it's really long and then
pretty much like taking another class.
Super fun, you know what I mean? And then we're leaving, and as soon as we leave, it's just dark outside. But keep in mind, it's only like 5:30, so you can see where this is going.
I know exactly.
We have
where
to
this
walk
is going.
From what we know as mid. That's where Study Edge is. We have to walk all the way from there to a place called Rawlings, which is kind of a far walk.
Yeah, that's a far walk. Mid to Rawlings.
That's a good walk. So that's to the bus stop.
It's like a 5-minute walk, but like I know it's gonna happen.
I'd say like 10 minutes.
All right, you did not take the shortcut, obviously.
All right, well, so we had to walk there, and we had to catch a bus, right, to go back home. And of course, it starts not just raining, but like monsooning on us.
It was so bad.
It was terrible. I'm in jeans. I have no umbrella.
I was out for maybe 10 seconds of that, and I was soaked. Like, literally had to change.
Yeah. Like, it was really bad. So then I get home, and then, of course, everyone's getting on the bus, and, like, the bus shows up, and it's, like, out of service, and we have to wait for another bus to come, and then we finally get on the bus, and it's just terrible. It's a very long ride home, and then I had, like, 0.5 seconds to get ready for cheer practice, and I come home, and here's the tea, sis, is I come home, also, okay, we knew that the maintenance guy came to our apartment today, okay, so we've had a few things that need to be fixed, like, we had to get new blinds for one of my roommates, and, like,
new
just
lights.
A few things here and there, yeah, so, we just got a few things fixed or whatever, and so one of the problems was that we have like a balcony, and we have a storage room on this balcony outside, but we never had a key to get into the storage room, which we don't need it, but like we just kind of want to, I don't know, see what's in it or like whatever.
Explore.
But we're also on, anyway, so I come home and keep in mind, we just walked through this monsoon or whatever, and me and my one roommate come home, other two roommates are gone, they're out and about, and the back door is unlocked and like open. Talk about my biggest nightmare.
Yeah. That's really scary because Gainesville can be kind of sketchy sometimes.
Well, and I feel like I'm going to be murdered every day of my life.
Yeah.
I already have enough paranoia. I did not need that. And I know, not blaming my roommates at all. Love y'all. Shout out to the best roommates ever. But like...
Shouts out, roomies.
And I know it was totally because the maintenance guy went out there to unlock the shed thing or whatever, the storage room. So I look outside and I'm like, oh my gosh. And the thing is we have a problem with our back door is that if you don't like, it's one of those, if you don't pull it in and lock it, like it just kind of opens automatically, like it's broken. So that was the problem, is that I think he went out there, unlocked the storage room, came back inside, and like thought he had closed the door, and he like didn't because he didn't know. So no one's like fault here or anything, but it was just very scary considering we were the only ones home, and like there's no lights on, the back door is open, it just rained a ton, like it was very like it's not light outside at all, like it was very scary. So and then I was almost late to cheer. So that's how my day's been.
We can make this like maintenance man broke into my apartment. Emotional.
Crying.
But okay, so now to get into, even though that was tea. We just spilled like a lot of tea and we didn't even mean to.
I mean,
that's what happens on tea time, man. It's a crazy ride. Life is crazy, man. So now we're gonna spill the actual tea. Here we go. Just kidding. I had my, you couldn't see that, so that was stupid.
We have, we made tea this time, so instead of buying tea, we made tea. We were drinking...
Saving money.
Green tea.
Green tea.
Yeah.
Tea of choice this week? Green.
My little string keeps falling into
mine. So did mine, so I hooked it up here on the little handle.
I tried.
Okay.
Every time I make tea, it just tastes like hot water, so...
This was good, though.
This one's not bad. It's got like a little lemon hint in it.
Yeah. Alright. Slay. Sis. I hate me.
Nasty, sis. We did not sweeten it or anything. Just straight up leaves and water. You know what I mean?
Leaves and water. Yes. Okay.
So, it's pretty good. I've only had, like, actual tea a few times in my life. So.
And that's tea.
But some people left some suggestions in last week's comments, so
really?
I'll have to types of tea to try. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Who? Were they our friends?
Well, I think two of them were my friends. I know that. I don't remember anymore. One of my friends texted me and told me the proper sweet tea to try.
Oh, which kind?
And then someone else, I think she said Chick-fil-A was the best.
It is. It's so good. Actually, the houses, like my sorority house's sweet tea, pretty flames. Pretty flames.
Flames. And then someone else said, my friend Sophia said to try... Was it like Earl Grey? That's like a tea, right?
Yeah, that sounds familiar. I don't know. I don't know a lot about tea, but I like it.
She said to do it with like, I don't know, I think almond milk or something like that. I'd have to read the comment again. But I'm down. I'm here for this.
Okay.
So, anyways.
Alright, so let's get into our TT that we planned. Okay. Kayla, would you like to go first with your room stealing incident?
Yeah, okay. So,
if you hear people in the background, we're in my apartment, and it's getting pretty wild out there. I don't know what's happening.
They're hitting the nene out there, and I think it's getting pretty crazy. Y'all know that Vine.
Yeah, if you don't know that Vine, you're probably just sitting here like, what the?
Can we, I think we should have an episode in the future where we just quote Vines the whole time. We just speak in Vines.
We have a Vine off, and like you only can reply in Vines, but it has to make sense.
What's your favorite Vine?
Oh my god, I don't know. Wait. I can do it. Let me think. Oh. Kim McCarty, come in here and get y'all juice.
I think my favorite Vine right now, I have a few. Most of them don't have words, but that are my favorites. But my favorite one right now is that kid that, he goes, just got diagnosed with cool kid syndrome, so now I take Adderall.
I love Josh Kennedy. He's so funny.
Is that who that is?
Yeah, that's who that is.
Yeah.
He was like, just started a GoFundMe to put my brother down.
The benefits of killing him would mean I get pushed a lot less.
Oh my god, he's such a savage. Okay.
Anyways, back to my room stealing tea. So, not to out anyone out here, but I mean we're spilling tea on this podcast.
We're spilling tea, okay? No one is safe.
Some tea that happened to me was we were in Marston Science Library, just as we were last time, where we got a little private room. So I had a room with my roommates do homework in on just a regular old Saturday.
Yeah, a lot of people do it. It's just like a little private area.
Yeah, a little quiet study room.
Even though everyone just talks the entire time.
Yeah, you know.
So,
we had a room, right, and we've been in there for a while, and we definitely booked this room. We almost booked it for the wrong day. We almost booked it for Sunday instead of Saturday. And so we have this room, right, and we've been working in it for probably like an hour and a half, and then this girl comes in, and she goes, hey, so like, I don't want to bother you guys, like, no rush, but like, my friends are about to get here, so like, when they get here, we'll just like take over the room, right, like, and normally that's normal, like, if someone has the room and you're like, oh, sorry, like, I wasn't looking at the time, sorry about it,
filming my podcast.
So, like, no, but we had this room booked. Like, this was our room. So, we were very confused. We were like, we have this room. Like, maybe they double booked us for the room, but it's an online, like, reservation. Like, you really can't be double booked in these rooms, I feel like. So, it's very confusing. And I thought because we almost signed up for Sunday that maybe, like, she signed up for Sunday by accident and just didn't realize it. But my roommate and I both had confirmation emails that said, like, this date, this time, Marston Science Library, this room. Like, we had all the proof. And that's the tea, sis.
I know.
So we asked her, and we were just kind of like, oh, that's whatever. Like, let us know when your friends, like, get here, we'll figure it out. And so she comes back in, and, like, an hour later, and I really didn't think she was going to come back. I thought
this, like, never happens. Like, normally, if... Like, I've never even heard of someone trying to, like, hijack a room. Like, that's just weird.
It's weird. So we thought, oh, maybe she realized, like, she kind of messed up, like, all good. And then she does come back after an hour, and we were like, and my plan was to be like, hey, I have this email, like, and that's that. And so she goes, oh, I was like, can you show me, like, your email? Like, do you have proof that, like, this is your room, Because, like, I'm a good person. I will leave if, like, you have proof that, like, this is your room and somehow we got double booked or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to deal with it. I'll just leave.
Yeah.
But she was like, no, I deleted the email. And I was like, well, that's weird.
That's a little suspicious.
I was like, why would you delete it? Okay. And then I was like, okay, well, can you look in your deleted? Like, there's a trash folder in your email. And she goes, oh, I deleted my deleted. And I was like,
this girl.
I was like, what? Like, who does that? It was
And then you're like, can you look in your deleted of deleted? I deleted my deleted.
Yeah, she was like, I needed more storage on my phone. And I was like, well, I mean, I guess you, like, eventually have to delete your trash, but, like, that's just kind of odd. I don't, especially, like, a confirmation email like that. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe you need it, like, it was just weird that,
that's
like,
weird.
we had a lot of proof, and she had no proof, and she was still trying to, like, fight us that, like, this was her room, basically. And so, I was like, well, I don't know what to tell you, because at this point, I was, like, petty about it, and I was like, I'm not giving up my room. Like, I'm not leaving, because she has no proof, and she's talking, like, really sketchy, and I'm like, this is just really weird. Also, the library is, like, empty. We have all of our stuff spread out in this room. It's, like, Saturday morning. The library is, like, empty, so you could sit out, like, in the regular chairs and be fine, So she leaves, and she's gonna go ask the front desk, basically, like, whose room is it, or whatever. And she leaves for the longest time, and then comes back and goes, so, it's all good, like, you guys have the room, like, don't worry about it. They changed how you reserve rooms, which they did. They have a new website now. But, it's nothing more than an updated website. It's not, like, a new URL or anything like that. To my knowledge, I don't believe it is.
But, like, the other day I booked a room on there, and there was no other website. Like, it was literally just you go on, click the first thing that pops up.
Well, that's what I thought, and I'm like, maybe she had it bookmarked, like, the old website, but I don't think there is an old website. I think it's still the same.
I think it's just...
I think they just redesigned the website. So she goes, yeah, I reserved the room on the old website, and you guys reserved it on the new one, so, you're not supposed to do that, haha, literally says that. And then it goes, so, like, you guys can have the room, like, it's all good. Like, my friend reserved it after you guys for, like, the right time. So, haha. And then she's like, and that's why I didn't get a confirmation email. And at that point...
She exposed herself.
Yeah, I was like, okay, have a nice day. Like, goodbye. And then, we're literally like, wait, but you said you deleted the confirmation email and that you deleted your deleted. like
you went in.
You had a whole plan about what happened to this email, and then now you're saying that there was no email?
Conspiracy.
I'm conspiracy theory. Like, I'm very confused at this point, and so I don't know. I don't know what this girl's going through.
I think she lied.
I don't know. I don't want to talk badly about her. I'm sure she had a valid reason. I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. But that was just my odd experience in Marsden Science Library as of recent.
That's weird. Well, I also had some major tea go down where I almost got charged so much money, but I avoided that. Oh my god, go me. So, here we drive, like, scooters if you don't go to UF, and it's just, like, little mopeds, And so... my scooter, I had it for a whole year, and, like, I never had a problem with it. And then recently, like, the other day, I was driving it, and, the tire was so low on air. And so I was just going to take it to a scooter shop, like, around the corner, because it was literally right there.
How does that, like, could you feel it, like, on the scooter?
I could feel the rim, like, getting so, like, low. Like, because it was starting to, like, make weird noises and stuff.
Yeah, oh, that's scary.
Yeah, so, like, I was getting scared, and I could barely drive it. So, like,
and you got this in... like, your hometown, right? Which is out of state.
Yeah. So yeah. Got it, like, really far away.
You didn't even buy it here, so, like,
I didn't buy it here, so that was another thing. Like, if you want to get work done on your scooter here, most people buy them here, so they have, like, a discount at, like, the shops that they bought them at. But I don't have that. So, I'm, like, going to this place, and, like, I'm looking it up to see how much it's going to be, and it's, like, literally $100 service fee for, like, it's a flat rate of $100. So I'm, like, freaking out because I was like, this definitely just has low air.
Just to get it looked at?
Yeah, and, like, well, it's, like, a work service fee. Well, at one shop, it was, like, to get it looked at, and I was like, can't do that.
Was it one shop, like, something per hour?
Yeah, they're all per hour. It's, okay, so it's, like, $100 flat rate, and then per hour it's something.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So I called this one shop, and I pretty much begged that they just, like, look at it, and they were like, yeah, sure, like, just come in. And I can't drive it there because the tires were so flat. And, like, I was getting nervous that, like, there was actually a flat tire because, like, it was so low. And I didn't remember it even being low at all. And so, like I felt like it happened, like, suddenly. Mm-hmm. So I took it to the shop and, like, I put it in, like, the back of this kid's truck. Shout out Chase, Mallory, my Big's boyfriend. And so I took it there and... Chase, I don't really know him that well. He has to, like, stay there because, like, if I can't drive my scooter home, like, I need a ride home. So I take it to the shop. Sorry, I'm about to move. Okay. So I take it to the shop. We get there. We take it out. Like, we bring it to the people. And the guy instantly looks at it, and he's like, oh, no. Like, that's bad. And I was like, no. Like, this is so bad. I'm about to have to pay so much money. And so...
well, and the irony is that you just got spending money from your mom.
I got spending money, and, like, I was literally gonna have to spend all of my spending money on this scooter.
I can buy, like, new game day clothes. Like, I got shopping spree.
Literally, that's what I was like.
Just kidding. My scooter freaking died.
I was so depressed, too. Like, I was like, what? So I was praying that it would just be, like, it just needs air. Because I was pretty sure they'd do that for free.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah, so and then I go up and, like, I ask him. That's what made him say, like, oh, no. Because I was like, if it just needs air in the tire, like, will you guys just do it for free? And he was like, yeah, but no, like, that is not good. Like, that your rim is all messed up. And I, like, looked at my rim and was like, it's not messed up, okay?
Do you think he's, like,
I thought he was,
like, lying, like, to scam you?
I don't think he was trying to scam me. But it was his first day on the job. I found that out later. I think he was confused. So he tells me that
that's
my rim...
like weird.
I know.
For him to be like overly like
yeah, he was very
confident.
confident. So I was like, okay, I don't think my rim's messed up, but whatever. And then we take it in, and I have to fill out all this paperwork, and he has to like put me in the system because now they're gonna take my scooter because he swears that there's a flat tire and my rim is completely messed up. And he doesn't know how to use like the program, so it takes him like 30 minutes to put in all my information, maybe 45. Like, it was a long time. And I felt so bad because, like, this kid Chase, like, he's just waiting on me. And I was like, you can go home. I'll call an Uber. Like, and he was like, no, it's fine. I don't really care. So I was like, all right, cool. Because I didn't want to call an Uber. And so I was like, all right. So I'm filling out my paperwork. I'm, like, getting ready to leave my scooter there. And I leave it there. And they're like, it'll be done probably, like, tomorrow. So I was like, okay, so will I just get a call? And they were like, yeah. So I, like, leave, and they have, like, all my information. They have my number, and I don't get a call the next day. And I'm like, okay, maybe they just didn't get to it. Like, maybe they were, like, overbooked or whatever. Next day, I honestly kind of forgot about it, but, like, at the same time, I didn't because it was a big inconvenience when I had to walk across campus. It, like, it was so bad. I literally got sunburned. So, like, I was kind of forgetting about it, but, like, I was confused why I didn't get a call. And by the time that I was going to call, like, they were closed. Then it's Tuesday, and I'm like, all right, I have to call because, like, this is ridiculous. So I call, and they were like, oh, we were just about to call you. Like, Maddie, and then they say some random last name. And I was like, not me. And they were like, okay, what's your name? Tell them my name. And they were like, what kind of scooter? And I tell them what kind of scooter. And they're like, oh, okay, I'll look into that and call you back. And I was like, okay.
Did they not have, like, a system? Like, could
Yeah.
they not just look you and be like, oh, okay, you know, your number, whatever on the list, like, we'll get to you eventually.
It took me 45 minutes to get into the system.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where I was. And so I was like, whatever. That was weird. And I was, like, already walking to class, so I didn't really care. I didn't expect it to be, like, done on the spot. But then I get to class, and right before I walk in, I get a call. So I answer it, and the guy's like, hey, like, I looked at your scooter. It just has low air in the tires. And
no way!
Like, literally, he says that. I was like, oh, that's what I said when I brought it there on Saturday.
You were like, that's what I said when I said, hey, man, I think I just have low air.
Yeah.
Can you just fill her up, please, and I'll be on my way?
Yeah, so then I was like, okay, cool. So when I'm done class at 2:45, can I come pick it up? And he was like, yeah, it'll be ready. And I was like, cool. Well, I have to pay anything. And he was like, I'm not sure. And I was like, well, I'm not paying for you to
well, we haven't decided if we're going to scam you yet.
Yeah, and then I was like, what? So I
have to check with my manager first.
Yeah, I was like, well, pretty much I came into your shop, said I had low air in my tires, just needed them filled up, and then you guys took my scooter for 3 days. And now you guys are going to charge me to put air in my tires?
After I already asked if it was free?
Yeah. And he was like, And then I was like, I'm not going to pay for you to do that. I'll take it to a gas station.
Right.
And he was like, we'll just fill them up for free. And I was like, yeah, thanks.
You're like,
what?
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, and then I went and, like, picked up my scooter, and, like, low-key the guy was rude, because it was the same guy I talked to on the phone that I kind of, like, freaked out on a little bit. But, like, at that point, I was just kind of frustrated with, like, everything, because my scooter had been gone for 3 days, and, like, I live, like, not far from campus, but, like, it's, like, a long walk, and, like...
I'd be frustrated, too, because you'd think that if it was straight up just low air in your tires...
Yeah, like,
that would be a very easy fix.
Yeah,
you know? Like,
and they were just, like, being complicated for no reason.
That's a bummer.
It was the woe.
That's the tea, sis.
That was the tea, and I was so mad. And, like, when I picked it up, the guy was kind of rude. I was like, okay. Like, I know I just got mad at you, but no need to be rude.
Right.
Like, I had valid reasons to be rude. But, yeah, that is the tea with that. I think we have one more thing to talk about before we peace out. Ooh, cheerlittles.
Cheerlittles.
So, for cheer, shout out to our Liddy captain, Kayla.
Not me.
Not you. Different girly.
Somebody else. shout out to Kayla. She told me today that she watched our whole podcast, so thanks, girly. Thanks, Girly Pop, for listening to this whole thing. I appreciate you. Shout out to my mom for listening to probably at least half of it.
Dang. I don't think any of my friends listened to it.
I think Amanda listened to the whole thing. Shout out to Amanda. She's going to be our designer of our new cover coming soon.
Oh my
We're
god, I'm
getting a
so
new,
excited.
Icon to this. That's not going to be the poopy one that I made. Yeah, she's doing great things for us. Shout out to her.
Yeah, so these are all cheer people.
Yeah, these are all our friends, our college friends. But anyways, we're on our team. We're gonna do big and littles. So Maddie and I are really excited about it. We're gonna extend our fams.
My family line is very short right now for cheer. I have a long sorority family line, but my cheer one is fairly short.
My cheer one is growing.
Yeah, you have a long cheer one.
Because most of the bigs last year didn't have their bigs still. Like there weren't a ton of G bigs for cheer.
Yeah.
But mine, I actually had like a G big, a big, and then now.
And T Smith had a big too, so you had a GG big. You just don't know her.
Oh, I meant like people still on the team,
yeah,
kind of thing. So like now T Smith will be a GG big. Maddie will be a G big. Not you.
Yeah, different Maddie.
I'll be the big, and then I'll get a lit.
Yeah, well, we get twins.
We get twins?
Yeah, all the vets have to take twins.
No way.
Yeah, because there's so many, like...
That's tea, sis.
I know, but, like, so fun.
That is fun.
So, like,
I'm
right now...
I'm poor right now. I'm not sure if I have the funds to...
Well, cheer isn't that intense with Big Little.
Yeah, I don't know if they're trying to make it...
It would be kind of fun, though, if it was intense.
I really like giving gifts. So.
Me too. I think I will make it intense,
people.
even if it's not. Because I have no one to spoil right now.
Whoever gets me is probably getting some fun socks.
No, but, yeah, so we have, like, workout buddies right now, which is, like, super fun. And it's just, like, people that are on the cheer team that, like, it's their first year. Like, we just hang out with them, work out with them, and get to know, like, all the new people so that we can, like, pick littles and they can pick bigs. Which is, like, so fun. And me and my workout buddy this week are going to go to Hip Hop Fitness. So, shouts out.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's so
You
fun.
should come with me.
When is it?
I don't know. I think we're going to go on Friday.
Makes plans during the podcast.
This is a mess.
Signs up for Hip Hop Fitness during podcast.
Oh my god.
Maybe I'll go with you.
So fun. Okay, see you guys there. Everyone on the podcast right now.
Sign
up. Smash the like button.
Dang. Well, I think that's pretty much it for our
That's all
second,
the tea we have today.
Yeah, for our second we just wrapped up our second podcast.
I feel like this one was way better.
I feel like we did a better job.
Give us feedback if you like personal tea more or like how we did social media, but not social media, pop culture. So let us know what you like. I just feel like the personal tea was kind of funny because we knew more about it.
Yeah, I think each week we want to like talk about kind of our personal tea and like what's going on in our lives, and then also talk about like just have fun topics to like talk about, just like based off of like what time of year it is, or like I don't know, just like fun things we want to do. We're also gonna have guests on super soon that are gonna spill their tea, so that's super exciting.
Oh my god, our next guests are our workout buddies.
We podcast during Hip Hop Fitness.
Get the teacher in on it. She's like, all right, ladies. Okay. But that's all for today.
Yeah, so we'll see you next week on Tea Time.
No, I didn't join in. See you next week on Tea Time.